Hey everybody, this is Randy Brown. I'm going to be writing a screenplay in 5 days. You can see the little logo right there. So, in about 15 minutes, I'm going to answer all your questions. But right now, I'm going to get to work, and this will be a good way for me to time my stuff and see if I can do it in the time allotted. So we'll see. So here we go. Okay, so here we go. Nobody's watching. Damn. Okay, well, I guess it's nobody showed up. Maybe it's too late in the evening. Nobody's watching. Nobody's commenting. Dang, I guess it's too early in the morning. So I guess I'll just sip my Coke and talk for a few minutes. Let's get a timer going. Go to Google and then do a timer. Timer 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, I guess it's too early in the morning for people. I guess nobody has any questions. I guess Fears ain't up. Some of the usual people aren't up, so I'm writing a screenplay right now. It's writing a screenplay in 5 days, day one. Hopefully some people show up later. It's going to be some fun. And I'm just going to try this out, going to feel it out. And I'm going to write a screenplay in 5 days. So basically, I'll break down the process for you. The process is very simple. It's very easy. I do the outline. I've already done the outline. It took me 10 minutes to write. And then next up is on the first day, I'm going to be writing 16 pages. So I just wrote 7 pages. So the next session is going to be 4 pages. And then the next section after that is going to be 5 pages. And that'll be that. And damn. You know what? I did this way too early in the morning. I got to say, nobody's up. Not even Fears is up. So there we go. Fears ain't up. I would assume I would have gotten some troll comments, but I haven't even gotten any troll comments yet. I'm almost missing them. Damn. If you see me typing, don't worry. I'll answer questions in a bit. I'm going to write 5 pages, then do a Q&A for 15 minutes. I'm going to do this 3 times. So, I just read what I wrote. So, this movie is basically about a man who gets on a TV show, and the prize is $1 billion, and he has to do 3 amazing things in order to get the $1 billion. And if he does it at the end of the week, he wins the money and gets the girl, and that's the story. So, so I'm writing it right now. Maybe I'll do another session later in the day. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a day 1, part 2. Depends on how motivated I am. I just took my medication, so, so I'll actually doing an outline is very easy because basically for a 100-page script, you need 25-page scenes or 25-page bullet points. So what I do is I write out a list from 1 to 10, and then I write 2 bullet points for each beat. So, on the first bullet point, there's 2 beats. And then on the second bullet point, there's 2 more beats, and so on and so forth. And that's basically how I write. But yeah, we'll see how I do. We'll see if I just conk out and fall asleep, or if I actually complete this. It'll be interesting. I want to see how I do. I thought it would be a good challenge to myself, and just track everybody and see how well I did. So I just wrote 7 pages, and 7 pages took me about 25 minutes. Not bad. So again, I'm going to write 4 more pages and then do another break, and then 5 more after that. And that's my schedule. So I'll have 16 pages done for today. And then the next 4 days I'm gonna have to kick it up a few notches. I have to write 7 pages, and then break for an hour, and then another 7 pages, then break for an hour. And this is just my mad quest. It's just my evil scheme. It's going to be a R-rated comedy. There's a lot of F-bombs. There's going to be some nudity in it. So it's going to be fun for everyone. And then maybe, if you're lucky, at the end of day 6, I will read the script to you. And you can follow along and have fun. And, it'll give me something to do for the next 5 days. And there you go. So there you go. I'm surprised no one has commented. I would be shocked if somebody, I'm really shocked that any of the trolls haven't commented anything. I'm actually kind of worried now. I feel like maybe would I lose my YouTube audience or something? But you know what? If there are no trolls, maybe that's a good thing. So it's 8:04 right now. I think I'll do the next writing session sometime around maybe probably around maybe 3 or 4 a.m. or if I get some sleep, maybe at 10 or 11 a.m. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, a lot of people are asking me to do ASMR. Like, Randy, just do ASMR. Just type, and we'll just listen to it, and we'll fall asleep to it. And like, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But yeah. So yeah, this is started off interesting. And again, there'll be a good challenge. And again, if it's good, I'll read it to you, and you can take a look at it. And I think it'd be a good speed challenge, and document me writing and have me writing exactly the entire thing right in front of you. I don't use AI, by the way. I do not use a speck of AI. You're going to see everything I'm writing right here is right in front of you. And just like that. And I think I have a lot of faith in this project. And it's been a concept that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And again, it's about a game show where you have to do 3 incredible things. And if the viewers get to vote on it. And if it's incredible enough, you get the $1 billion. So there you go. That's basically the concept of the script. So yeah. So, and a lot of people need motivation. And a lot of people, basically the script starts out. Museum Privilege says, "Beautiful, man. Thank you. Museum Privilege, how long have you been watching?" I'll go over the concept of the show. So, beautiful, magical man. Thank you. Yeah. So basically, Museum Privilege. I'm writing a screenplay in 5 days. The first day is going to be 16 pages, and then the next 4 days are going to be 21 pages. So basically, I'm going to write for the next 4 days after this. I'm going to be writing 7 pages, then breaking for 15 minutes, then writing 7 pages, then breaking for 15 minutes, then writing another 7 pages, and then answering anybody and everybody's questions afterwards. So far I got 7 pages racked up. It's pretty good, And you can invite in whoever you want to museum. It's fine. I don't mind, doing stuff. So museum, we have 6 minutes and 43 seconds left. Beautiful, magnificent, magical heart of gold, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. So if you have any questions, let her rip. Because in about 6 minutes, I'm going to start writing the next 4 pages, and then after that I'm going to break, and then I'm going to do another 5 pages. So if you got any questions, especially pertaining to writing, let me know. Again, my outline process is very simple, and I'll share it. I'll share the outline to this script maybe on the 4th or 5th day. We'll see. And I come up with outlines in like 10 minutes. It's a very simple process for me. And I've got my own structure that I work by. I know there's tons of structures out there. There's the Dan Harmon story circle. There's the hero's journey. There is the save the cat method. I don't go by any of that. I use my own method, and it's been working for me pretty good. And and it helps me just bang out scripts. Just bang them out, just like bam, 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 bam. And again, for the first session, I was only supposed to write 5 pages. I ended up writing 7 because the keys started moving, and I just started keep going and going and going. So there you go. After this, I have to clean the bathroom because we're having some people over. So I gotta bang out this script, and after that, it's cleaning the bathroom time. So somebody said they were going to charge me $50 a month if I didn't get the bathroom clean. I was like, okay, so if I do get the bathroom clean, are you going to give me the $50? And she's like, no. I was like, okay, yeah, I see how it is. I see how it plays. But anyways, I'm going to clean the bathroom. So I don't want to get charged $50. So it's very light work. You can chunk it. Museum Privilege says, beautiful, magnificent management with a heart of gold. Sweetness that can type succinctly at times 5 pages at a time. Yes, definitely. Definitely do that. The goal for today is 16 pages. And then to write a 100-page screenplay, minus 16, that's 84. So I have to write 21 pages a day for the next 4 days after this. So that is how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna just chunking it and doing it, because Tony Robbins, the guy who came up with chunking, and chunking is basically where you take a large project and you break it down into tiny little chunks, and then you do a chunk at a time, just bam, 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 just like that. And that is how I am able to write a screenplay in 5 days. It's actually a very simple technique. I got it from Tony Robbins. Museum Privilege, did you like my Tony Robbins video? Yakvo was crapping on it, saying it was low effort, but I made all those images myself. I got a bunch of images of Tony Robbins, cut them out, and then I used Canva's background to make the backgrounds. I researched all those quotes myself. A lot of those quotes aren't on the internet. They're in his books and from his books, but I did all that crap, and those images are 100% mine because I didn't want to use copyrighted images or images that somebody else did. Because usually when you go on to quote pages, they got like, oh, this is from quotes.com, and I didn't want any of that BS and bull crap in there. So I created those images from scratch. I typed the quotes, I cut out Tony Robbins, put him on the background, and then I used the computer to make some of the backgrounds. So Yakvo's saying, oh, you didn't do any work, Randy. I did a lot of work. All those images are 100% completely made by me. The only thing that I didn't do is I didn't take the picture of Tony Robbins. I went on the internet and I found bunches of pictures of Tony Robbins, and again I cut him out and I put him on the pages, and then I aligned the text and created the text and did the effects. So a lot of work went into it. And Yakvo was like, oh, Randy, this video is low effort, you're like the MCU, which is actually a compliment because the MCU is picking up, because Deadpool has a 94% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, Yakvo, if you didn't know. And guess what? Guardians of the Galaxy has 84% fresh. So maybe being like the MCU isn't as bad as he thinks it is. Because, and they also got RDJ, Robert Downey Jr., to come back. He's going to be Dr. Doom from another dimension. That's not spoilers. That's on the internet. You can see it. The next Avengers is going to be called Doomsday. And then the Avengers after that is going to be called Secret Wars. So I'm looking forward to those because Robert Downey Jr. is a hell of an actor. Hopefully he'll take on a producer role But so museum privilege, we got about 45 seconds before I start typing at it. So I'm going to do another 4 pages. And then after that, I am going to break for another 15 minutes. And then after that, I'm going to answer whoever's question has whatever. So yeah, Deadpool versus Wolverine, 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. So MCU isn't doing that bad. They're actually doing pretty good, and it seems like they're picking up the ball, and I hope they pick it up, and I hope they run with it. And I hope they smash it out of the park, because I don't like seeing them fail. I like seeing them succeed, and I like really good movies. So there we go. There we go. And bam. So museum privilege. This is going to start my second session. Type anything you want. I'll be looking. And here we go. So. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I'm back on the attack jack. Let me get the timer going here. Google timer 15 minutes. And bam. And here we go. All right. So let's see. I'm back in the chat. Let's see who's been here. Mohit says hello. Kevin Collins says Kevin Collins YouTube live. Yeah. All right, Kevin Collins. What's going on, man? So I'm on page 12 now. I need 4 more pages to go. It's going to take me virtually 0 seconds to finish that. So, I mean, it takes me about 25 minutes to do 5 pages. So now I am back on the attack jack here to answer any and all questions that you have. You know, I just did 7 pages, then I did 4 pages, and now I got 4 more to go. And then after that, I'm going to pack it up and wrap it up. So this is day numero uno of the script writing. So there we go. Cracking open a new Coke for the Coke addict. And yeah, I'm on page 12 right now. My goal is to get to page 16. Then for the next 4 days, I'll be writing 21 pages a day. I'm going to do 7 pages, then break for 15 minutes, then do another 7 pages, then break for 15 minutes. So I'm getting a lot done. And after this, I'm going to clean the bathroom. And that'll be that. Yep. So there you go. So yeah, Kevin Collins, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Mohit, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I am here right now to answer any and all questions that you have about writing and or life, whatever you want. Come on in, we'll see. Kevin Collins, it's nice to meet you. Somebody called me while I was writing. Let's see who that was. Miss Caller 1. Damn it. This guy calls me all the freaking time. He's a cool guy, but he calls me way too often. You know, Fierce has actually been good on calling me. But yeah, so only 4 more pages to go. Gonna knock those out in like 2 seconds, and then I'll be done for the day, and then I will pick up tomorrow. So I was wondering if anybody could do me a favor, and if you could do me a favor and like snip a piece of this broadcast so I could put it on my Instagram. You know, I'm trying to build my Instagram, trying to get followers, trying to get people to buy my books. My book on magic, which is out right now, is called The Tiny Book of Awesome Magic. And the first section of the book is all in presentation, how to take a boring trick and turn it into something awesome. And then my second book, the one that you guys should read if you want to read a good book about, read a good novel, is Every Day is Magic. And it's about a magician who travels cross-country to see his favorite actress. The screenplay that I'm writing now is called J-Lock. And what J-Lock stands for, there's a guy called Ben Lockheed. He's the main character of the script. And then he falls in love with a Jennifer Spears, no relation to Britney Spears. And Jennifer and Ben Lockheed, they get intimate, and then the tabloids start calling them J-Lock because it's Jennifer and Mr. Lockheed. And Ben doesn't go by Ben Lockheed; he goes by Ben Lock. But I call him Ben Lockheed because that's his proper name. And he'll be referred to that in the description, but and there'll be a line in the dialogue. Well, my real name is actually Ben Lockheed, but for the rest of the script, he will go by Ben Locke. So it's J Locke. So JLOK. I know Locke is spelled LOCK, but Ben Locke spells his name LOKHEED. So there you go. And he basically makes a bet that he can do 3 miracles in the span of a week. And if he wins the bet, he gets $1 billion and the guest spot on a producer's TV show. So, he has the motivation, he has the goal, and now he's going to go out and he's going to be on this TV show. They're going to follow him around with cameras, and they're going to see how well he does. It's going to be a hidden camera show, so it should be good. It's going to be a normal movie, but the premise is that it's a hidden camera show. So there's going to be tons of hijinks, tons of stuff happening. So stick around, and I'm going to write this sucker, and you can watch me write. And I will write it right before your eyes, so you can see there's no AI, there's no trickery, there's none of that. And there you go. How many more minutes do we have? 9 more minutes. So if y'all got any comments, any questions, let her rip. Let her rip in the chat. And I will be here to answer all of your questions. So there we go. Today my goal is small. It's a small goal. It's my goal is to write 16 pages, and then after that 21 pages, 21 pages, 21 pages, 21 pages, and then I'll be done. So this has been fun so far, and I have just been blasting through this script, and just been blasting through it, and it's been great. And then maybe, if you're lucky, on the 6th day, I will read the script, and you can see it, and you can partake, and we shall see. So you can see what I did, and you're going to see how I did it. And I've got a book that you can read on PDF. I'm probably going to link it to my Wix website, and the book will teach you everything you need to know to write a screenplay in 5 days. And I've done that several times. I've done it like 64 times. Now, you might be asking yourself, Randy, well, if you're so great, have any of your movies been produced? Well, that's the thing. That's not on me. That is the job of the director and the filmmaker and the producer to get the movie produced. My job is to write the screenplay and get it finished. I've got tons of 5-star reviews on Fiverr. People love my scripts, and I do rewrites for free. And I actually love page 1 rewrites. Some people, I've done page 1 rewrites on about 3 different scripts. And here's the thing about page 1 what a page 1 rewrite is. Let me tell you what that is first. A page 1 rewrite is where somebody, another writer, has completed a script, and a page 1 rewrite is where another writer takes the script and rewrites the entire script from start to finish. And I love page 1 rewrites, and here's the reason why. Like, number one, if they have a whole script and they bring you a whole script, they've basically done all the legwork. They've done all the research. They've done all the, they figured out the ending. And all you have to do is like fix character problems and, structure problems. And again, they've done all the work for you. They figured out the characters, how it's going to end, what works and what doesn't. So me personally, I love to do page 1 rewrites. And if you want me to do a page one rewrite for you, number one, have your script formatted in proper screenplay format. I don't do adaptations. And here's the reason why I don't do adaptations. I can't read a 365-page book in a day. I can't do it. And, and a lot of novels, I mean, a movie script is like 90 to 120 pages if it's a feature. So I don't do adaptations because, number one, that means I would have to read the entire 365 pages in a day. A lot of novels are a slog to get through, and if you're not a good writer, it's probably even going to be more of a slog to get through. So I don't do adaptations. I just don't do them. I was working on an adaptation for a famous writer, and I just did not believe in the ending of her script. And she wanted to keep it the way it was, and I was like, this ending does not work. Because the ending of her book was basically that the bad guy commits suicide in jail. I was like, that is a dumb, stupid cop-out ending. I didn't say that to her, but that's what I was thinking. That's a dumb, stupid cop-out ending. That's like if Darth Vader at the very end of the Return of the Jedi said, oh, you know what? The Empire was wrong, and then chopped off his own head. That would be akin to what that ending was. So I couldn't tweak the ending. She said she wouldn't let me do it. I was like, okay, well, if you don't want me to tweak this ending, I can't write anymore on this script. I think it's not a good ending. So there you go. So we got one watcher right now. Just to let you know. He popped off. He was in there and then he popped off. But yeah, this writer one wouldn't let me change the ending, and that was pretty bad. And the only bad review, the only review under 4.5 stars that I got was these one people who wanted me to write a commercial for them, and they wanted to have some customers pretend to play football, but they didn't want any dialogue. And I'm like, well, without dialogue, how are we supposed to know it's a football game? I mean, like, they're just like, you got this customer and she's bobbing and weaving around this guy, and like there's no AstroTurf, there's no football uniforms, and if you don't have me like have narration or dialogue, like nobody's gonna know what she's doing. It's just gonna look like she's freaking out, just like bobbing, weaving left to right. And it was a really terrible idea. They wouldn't let me tweak it. They wouldn't let me fix it. And essentially, it was a crappy idea. It was a crappy idea, and I couldn't do anything with it. And that is the only review below 4.5 stars that I got. And I rue the day that I met those people. I was so disappointed. I got the money, but they weren't happy, and I wasn't happy because I'm a writer. You're paying me to write. You're paying me for my creativity. If you want something and you know how you want it, just write it yourself. But if you want somebody who's creative, who's going to give you cool original ideas, then I am your guy. But if you're going to stick to like an ending, or if you're going to stick to like, I want it to be a football game, but with no AstroTurf, no jerseys, just one person like moving around a cashier, I'm like, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. I mean, I can't make chicken salad out of chicken crap. I'm sorry. So we have about a minute and 30 seconds to go. So if you got any questions, drop them in the chat. And then I'm going to type one more session. And then a 20-minute Q&A is up next. So I'm going to put that, I'm going to type that in the in the thing right there. One more session. I'm going to show that. So one more session, and then I am done for the day. So we got 49 seconds left. So if you got a question, drop it in there. Otherwise, I'm just going to get on rolling, and then I'm just going to roll on and do the rest of this. So, yeah. So the 20-minute Q&A is going to be coming up. And, writing is actually easy, especially for writing screenplays, because screenplays are about, even if you're a really slow typer, one page will take you like 10 minutes to bang out if you're a slow typer. But a lot of scripts are like 1 or 2 lines of description, and then the rest is dialogue, and dialogue is easy to write. Oh, it's easy for me. So here we go. I'm back in the thick of things, and I'm going to start writing again. So here we go. Bam! I'm done. I did it. So I actually wrote 17 pages instead of 16. Let me get on the timer here. Let me get a Google timer. We'll go for 15 more minutes. And we'll go for 20 more minutes. And then I am done. Then I am El Duno. So I did what I said I was going to do. It wasn't that hard. Only took me a small amount of time. So I'm just going to drop those there, and bam, I am back in business, baby. So there you go. You see, writing 17 pages isn't that hard. I wrote 7, and then I wrote 4, and then I wrote 5, and then I wrote an extra page because I was feeling motivated, and I just plopped down, and there you go. That's me writing for the day, and now it's time for the Q&A. Time for the Q and A and A. So there we go. So I did it. It only took me 1 hour and 39 minutes. So that's pretty good. I think tomorrow's 21 page. Actually, I'm only writing 20 pages because I got 17 pages done today. But yeah, that is how you do it. It's very simple, very easy, non-complex, doesn't take a long time. And there you go. It's actually very simple and very easy. All you got to do is budget out your time, and it's not hard. It's not difficult. And the secret is to work in chunks. And again, I've already got an outline. I did the outline a few days ago. It only took me 10 minutes. And I'm going to have to rewrite the outline. But rewriting the outline is only going to take about 10 minutes in and of itself. So, and that's the beauty of having a short and terse and concise outline, is that if it takes you 10 minutes to write, well, if you get stuck and need to do something else, it only takes another 10 minutes to rewrite it. So after this, I am going to rewrite the outline because I had a few scenes in the beginning that I didn't think of. And, it's shaping up to be pretty good. Again, it's about a man who makes a bet with his best friend for something that will rock the Hollywood world. And it's called J-Lock, and it's about a celebrity named Jennifer and a guy named Ben Locke, and they become a couple, and they are forever known as J-Lock. And yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. And I just wanted to see if I could do this, and I knew I could do it. I just wanted to see if I could do it on stream and just bang it out. And after this, I'm going to clean the bathroom, so there you go. We have about 16 minutes left. Well, we have more like 17 minutes left, so if you got any questions, drop them in the chat. I just finished writing 17 pages, and if you have any questions about writing or any questions about life in general, just let her rip. Because I am here for the Q&A, and I am here for you, whoever that is right there. So, again, you just got to budget out your time. That's all you got to do. It's not really super difficult. And writing 60 pages only took me. Well, you gotta take off. You gotta take off 30 minutes because. It says 142, but I took 15-minute breaks. So I wrote 17 pages in about 1 hour and 10 minutes. So tomorrow's 20 isn't really going to be that bad. So I would say it would take, to write 20 pages, it would probably take me about 2 hours. So, we'll see. We'll do this again tomorrow. And, hopefully I'll do it sometime in the daytime when people aren't when people aren't, doing all their things. So, and if I miss a day, it's okay. This is not like a rigid like structure thing. Like if there's a day I end up that I don't want to write, I don't know, we'll see. And there you go. And so if you got any questions, let her rip. I am a writing guru. I will guru your writing, and I will tell you, gee, you are you. Gee, you are you. That's what a guru is. A guru says, gee, you are you. So yeah. So again, it's all about budgeting your time. And again, my outlines are very simple, very straightforward, to the point. And usually I plot in 5-page chunks. So, 100-page script is about 25-minute plot points. So again, what I do is I write 1 through 10, and then I write 2 bullet points for each number. And that method has worked very well and has kept me from getting blocked. And I can't wait to see how this turns out in the long run, to see if people are with me. And then again, I might read the script at the end of the 6th day. We'll see. And I'll post it on my website. I'll drop the link to the website when the entire series is done, because I don't want anybody reading it before it's ready, or before I want to release it. So I'll retroactively go back and rewrite it. Ed Ward says the butler did it in the library using the candlestick. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Ronald Ward, what's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah. Hey, Ron. I just wrote 16 pages. I just wrote 16 pages online. Hope you watched it. You're at. Oh shit. Oh, damn. Please, Ron, do not tell me that the speakers were on and that everybody at your work heard that shit. I was just joking around, man. Just joking around. Tell me you got headphones on, man. Tell me you got headphones on and that not everybody in the audience heard that shit. I am so sorry. Yeah, how is everything helping you out? How's everything going? Yeah, right. I don't know whether you're being truthful or whether you're being honest. I don't know what's going on here. Please tell me you're joking. Call me if you're joking. Call me. You should call me and we'll get you on the air. Yeah. You should call me. We'll get you on the air. It'll be great. We'll talk it out. Oh, I'm good, brother. Yeah. I knew you were joking. I knew it, but yeah. So, yeah, and again, Ron, Ed, the thing is that you just got to budget out your time, and you got to budget it out correctly. So basically what I did today is I wrote 5 pages in one session, 5 pages in the next session, and 6 pages in the next section. That's how I planned it out, but it turns out I did 7 pages in the first section, which means I need to only do 4 pages in the next session, and then 6 pages at the end. So it worked out really good, and again, I got 17 pages done. And I'm going to be doing this for the next 5 days, so expect to see this tomorrow. And do you want me to call you? Do you want me to call you and see how you're doing? And I can, we can catch up, because this isn't going to go much longer. We only got like 11 more minutes for me here. So if you want me to call you, let me know. And we shall see what's going on. And everybody, if you want to call Ron Ward, if you want to call Ed Ward, here's his number. It's 293-75. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. Ha ha. Yeah. later today you got to run. Oh, you see everybody. Ed's working out. He's jumping on his running. He's going to a marathon. He's running like a 5K in just like 5 days. So he's got to get out there. Got to get back in shape. Ed, take your water with you. Drink up, get a little drink in you, and we shall see you later, man. So what up, my quattro? That's what I call my friend Ed. Oh, hold on. Somebody's calling. I hope it's not for me. Hello? No, it's not. Wasn't for me. It says the line is in use. I hope. Oh yeah, and we're getting the air conditioning fixed today. We're having a guy come by. I met this guy at karaoke, and he said he does air conditionings, and we're getting the air conditioning in the bathroom done. So, we're going to see how that goes, and yeah. We're going to see how it goes, and Mom wants me out there watching him, making sure he doesn't fall off the thing. Wants me to make sure he doesn't fall off the roof and break his leg and sue us and shit. So hopefully in a little bit. Now, if Mom knocks on the door, I got to go. So if Mom knocks on the door, I got to cut this short. But thank you for everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Ed Ward. Thank you, Museum Privilege. Thank you, Mohit, short for Mojito. Thank you to Kevin Collins. Who is Kevin Collins? I do not know. But yeah, thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We got 8 more minutes to go. And again, if she knocks, I got to go. But I'm going to try to hold the line. If anybody's got any questions, let her rip. And I'm just going to look at the chat. I'm just going to look at it. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be here. And again, screenwriting isn't brain science. It isn't rocket science. It's very easy if you break it down. It can be. And, if you have an outline and your ending, it can be very simple and very easy. Yeah. It can be very simple. It can be very easy, and it doesn't have to be difficult. A lot of people make it difficult. A lot of people get blocked. The thing that unblocks me is usually money. Money unblocks me very, very damn quickly. So if you want to throw like $200 my way, I can get a script out. I could actually bang a script out in a day. But I don't do that unless people are paying me. Like I could bang out a script for $375 in a day, but I would have to clear the day. It would have to be a day where nobody was pulling at me. Like it would have to be like a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Saturday or a Sunday where nobody is like interrupting me and interfering with me, and I would have to have all my chores done. And I would have to have, everything in the house be copacetic, and Mom she wouldn't be able to reach me. But yeah, the way you do a screenplay in a day is basically you do it like this. So here's how you write a screenplay in a day. I can do it in a day, but I don't do it unless I'm highly motivated. I did it twice before, and it's exhausting, and there's very little reward. But again, if somebody wants to pay me $375, I'll hook you up with my Venmo, and you can pay me, and I'll write it in a day. But it has to be a day on which I'm not doing anything, which would be like a Tuesday, Wednesday, or a Saturday or a Sunday. Here's how you write it in a day. You do 15 pages in one session, then break for an hour. Then you do 15 pages for a session, break for an hour. do 15 pages, break for 2 hours, then do another 15 pages, break for an hour, do another 15 pages, break for an hour, and then do another 15 pages, break for an hour, and then you have a 90-page script in one day. That is how I do it. And the 2 hour break, the hour-long breaks are essential because, if you write 15 pages all in a row, you'll run yourself ragged. Again, I did 3 chunks of 15, or 3 chunks of 5 to 6 pages. So that is how you do it. So only got 5 minutes left. So if you got a question, let her rip. If you got something in there, let her go. Get it going on. And so yeah. But if y'all want me to write a script for you, you can reach me at Fiverr.com. Just type in Fiverr, Fiverr, and Randy Brown in Google, and you're pretty sure to find my Fiverr page. And then again, if you wanted me to bang out a 100-page script for you in 5 days, I will damn well do that. I might be raising my prices on Fiverr. For a while, it was $125. My typical price is $375, but the thing is that Fiverr takes 20% of whatever you make. So out of that $375, I only see 300 of it, and then I get a $1 transaction fee from Fiverr. So at the end of the day, you're looking at $299 for me, or I'm looking at $299. If again, now if you want it in 5 days, I can do it for $125. Now if you want it in 2 days or less, that'll be $375, and then maybe a $50 extra for doing it in 1 day. But again, you've got to talk to me. You've got to consult with me. Don't just go to my website and just hire me. I need you to consult with me. If I get, just consult with me. So, because I can't do everything. There's tons of things that I can't do. Somebody wanted me to write a musical. I have no experience writing musicals. Somebody wanted me to do an adaptation. I don't do adaptations. My specialty and my forte is superhero movies and comedies and dramas and action and thrillers. Those are my fortes. If you want a little James Bond type spy thriller, I can do that. I typically don't do medical movies because there's a lot of jargon and a lot of you got to be really smart to write a medical piece, because you've really got to research medical dramas, because if you just do or say something that isn't real life or isn't realistic, people are going to catch you out really quickly, and they're going to be like, "Oh, that's fake. Oh, that would never happen. This would never happen. That would never happen. He's not using the right procedure," stuff like that. And I used to not do war movies. I've studied a lot of Navy SEAL tactics, and I've studied a lot of military terminology and military books. And I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting to the point where I can write a military movie. I'm getting around the point to where I think I know enough of the protocol. And I do have a relative. I have 2 or 3 relatives who were in the military, and they could serve as advisors for me. And I would credit them as advisors too, because these 2 people I'm thinking about are really cool. And yeah, so I've got military friends who could, who could school me on what is real and what's fake in the military and what the procedures are. So I'm getting around to the point where I can write a military movie. But again, my forte, my specialty are superhero flicks, thrillers, spy thrillers, things about the CIA, things about the FBI, dramas, actions, and comedies. Comedy is what I'm primarily known for. So there you go. My name is Randy Brown for Man 2021 and the Bear of Magic. Again, if you want to find me, if you want me to write a script for you, I'm on Fiverr. Just type in Fiverr and then type in Randy Brown, and you ought to be able to find me. I'm only going to be offering the $125 thing for about another 1 or 2 weeks. And then if you don't get with me after that, if you don't get with me before that, I'm going to bump it up to $375 again, because that's my original price. Again, $375 for a script in 5 days is a pretty smoking deal. Not a lot of people can do what I do. I mean, even if you use AI, it's very rare that you'll be able to come up with as much material as I do. And, you know, the thing with AI is AI does the most obvious stuff, and it's not really creative. And, you know, you've got to really have good prompts in order to get good stuff out of AI. You can't just say, write me a screenplay, and then, you know, and then also AI takes a really long time to, would take a really long time to write a 90-page screenplay, because AI only works in like 2-page chunks. So you would have to write in about 44 prompts in a row and and then copy and paste. But if you did it right, you could do it. But I don't use AI. I use everything right between my ears right here, which is a lot. And that's it. We're at 2 hours, and my name is Randy Brown for Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic, and I will see you later, alligator. All right, bye.